Hey guys, constantly back at it again. This was Darc Avengers versus Red Alchemy. We took a defeat. Before we get into it, I want to address why I've been on a little bit of a hiatus. DA and Guantanamo Bay have split up. No hard feelings towards any of them. But, we knew kind of going into it that we were going to make a little bit of a kind of like a super roster as far as for invite league and all that good stuff. But in the process, DA was kind of getting neglected, and it turned into a little bit more of just a feeder, and it was dying pretty quick, and we couldn't really recruit or anything like that. So, in the best interest of DA, we did split up. But again, no hard feelings towards any of them. I hope they do really well in the CWL. And best of luck to them and to all my guys from DA that wanted to stay in the Invite League. I love you guys, and, we'll keep in touch and all that good stuff. But anyway, to the war at hand. This was the first war after the split up, so we did see a little fallout in members, but still pulled a 30v30 matchup. We took the defeat against Red Alchemy 78-81, so definitely not the best of stars, but we were kind of gauging to see where we were at, so it was good that we got a good matchup, especially with a Invite League clan right off the get-go, and kind of see where we need to work and what we need to recruit, and, really where we were at. So, we'll hop into it. 91.10 total destruction for us and 93.5 for them. And we did have, it was a basically even breakdown. We had like a 9.5 Ricky. I don't even think he's at 30-30 yet. But we threw him in war because we needed the 30th person. And then we actually picked up an 8.5 down there at the bottom. So definitely not far off from a straight up even breakdown. But anyway, we'll see the stars here. So we were down 1 3-star, so definitely closer than the 3-star margin there. Had a lot of trouble 10v11, which definitely hurt us in the long run. We actually would have won if I think we would have won if we got the 10v11s down, because we put 2 Town Hall 11s on Town Hall 11s, and then we would have had 2 extra hits and only been down 1 3-star. So we'll see who got any 6-packs. I want to give a shout out to Woodstock. He was 3% off from a 10v10 fresh 6-pack, which would have been huge. Myself with a 6-pack, Dedung with a 6-pack, Bruce 2% off from a 6-pack, myself again with a 6-pack, and that's gonna do it. I believe there's one more person that Roman, 2% off from a 6-pack as well. So we'll hop right in here. I want to show the one hit that we had on number 1, 68%. And there is a kicker. This is a fully max 11. And notice the golems. Town Hall 9 golems, level 4. And he's going to come out of here and absolutely just pick apart this base with the bowler smash. Not a lot of DPS around the ring. So definitely doesn't need too much tanking from the golems off the start. Doesn't even look like the top golem has any damage other than the mortar coming on it. But drops his bowlers, gets that jump down. Everything's going to start heading in here. He's going to drop his CC bowlers as well, get a rage down, freeze up that Inferno, heal through any bombs that would be in the Inferno tower, poisons that CC, rages his bowlers again. The heroes go for a little walk, but that's actually helpful because they pick up a little more percent there on the outside. And then that queen's going to reroute and come right back inside. Actually, she's going to walk around that edge again. Has all those baby drags down. Already at 55%. Queen's going to go around, pick up a little more percent. Baby drags as well. And that's going to do it. Queen's going to get targeted by the eagle here, but she's going to get one more building down. Or two. Yep, two. And that's going to end it at 68%. So really nice, solid 2-star, solid percent. And we definitely want to see more of that in the future wars. Alrighty, we'll get into the next one, and it is going to be Woodstock. There's this 97% with a Heartbreaker, and then here is the 100. This is going to start over here with a Queen Walk, and then he's going to charge in. Well, times 2, because the start of these are a little bit repetitive and slow. So he wall breaks in, and then goes for the CC pull, but it is fresh, so he didn't know that there was a Tesla there, so misses that. Sorry, yawning. Had about 4 hours of sleep. Gonna get that king and Valks down, and then he's gonna wall break in on this next compartment here, and this is gonna open him up to the queen. Pulls out that CC. Has a rage down for the queen. Gonna take out the king CC, and his king and Valks just took out the enemy queen. And they're gonna get a little bit more in here. King's gonna go down though before he gets the Inferno, which would have been good. But no worries. Queen's gonna step up here and take out this Inferno tower. It's gonna have to pop the ability there. And then the La Lune starts. Everything's going to start collapsing here on this AD. Queen's still up, helping out. She's going to step up here and take a shot at the air defense. Going to haste these loons into that wizard tower. And Queen's going to go down, unfortunately, to the cannon. He tried to drop that freeze just in time to keep the queen up. But no worries. These back end, these couple stray loons are going to take out this Inferno tower. So it's all over there. We'll hit times 4. It's just clean up at this point. Has a ton of loons up. Pup's clean on the opposite side. Beautiful raid Woodstock. We look forward to seeing more of it. Next hit we're going to watch is going to be 19. And this was an interesting attack because he brings 2 golems, but he's going to leave 3 air defenses up. Generally, what you do on these attacks when you bring 2 golems is you take at least 2 air defenses, and his CC has bowlers, so taking 1 air defense is even riskier. You know, you would think, you know, you don't get a lot of value, but really he's picking up the CC, the queen, and all these air targeting defenses, wizard towers, archer towers, and the rest of the base is just pretty much just going to be air defenses, X-bows, and then he got fortunate here, gets the Tesla farm right off the get-go. Maybe not the best place for it. Right around those air defenses to where the hounds could be tanking. But anyway, these loons are coming through here. Still has a hound up. And then he's just going to drop some targeted loons on the back end right on that air defense and cannon. They're just going to get right in there and take care of that. He's still got a heal in the bag, which he will use for this wizard tower. Still has queen and king up and ability. Alright, this base is pretty much wrecked at this point. Loons are still getting healed up through this last wizard tower, and it goes down, and that's it. We'll hit times 4. So definitely interesting attack on the fact that it's probably not how most people would think about hitting this base. So the innovation was definitely there. All right, the next hit we're going to watch is going to be here, 22. And again, we'll pause it here for a second, and I'll kind of explain what I was thinking. So I'm going to drop my golem right there, and then I'm going to drop my queen around this gold storage right here, or gold collector, gold mine. And she's just going to do a naked queen walk and take out all these defenses here. And then we're going to wall break in right on this mortar. And because all these air targeting defenses are on the opposite side of all these air defenses, the loons are really untouched throughout this entire front, backside, I guess. And this bomb tower being right here instead of near the queen leaves it vulnerable to skeleton spells. So we'll hit play here and kind of watch this attack unfold. So there goes the naked queen walk. Wizard up top to help funnel. And then I'm waiting for the mortar shots so my wall breakers don't die. And there we go. Wall breakers down. This archer tower starts taking fire on my queen, which is a little unfortunate. But no worries. Golem's going to pull the rest of that CC there. Going to raise the king up, get some of these buildings down, and get a little more tanking for the queen. I'm just going to take out the wizard towers and the archer tower. And then I want to start my Lalo portion right now, so possibly this queen can stay up. I'm going to come a little heavy just on the first deployment because I know they're going to have to get to the air defense, Tesla, and then Expo. And my queen's going to step up and take this back Tesla out as well. And then I got a rage and skeletons down, and I forgot to drop this last skeleton. And if I did, the queen would have went down here. But the pups are going to take her out anyway. Alright, got 2 loons in the bag. And a hound. I'm just going to park the bus right on that last air defense. Got a haste. I'm going to get these air targeting defenses down. And then it's all just clean up. I have a haste in the bag, and this was getting a little bit close for time. So I used them for the loons. We'll hit ×4 here. It's all just clean up at this point. I figured that would be the best spot to use them. Kind of like in a clumped area. And that is going to do it for that raid. A lot of air raids this war. All right, next one we're gonna watch is Dung on Brooklyn. Actually, Brooklyn is a former member here. Well, actually, the person running Brooklyn is a former member here, Joe. Good friend. He was talking smack about how he was going to 3-star my base. And I think I won that one. Came up short. So I got the last laugh there. Well, actually he did because they ended up winning. But but as far as that little personal vendetta went, I got the laugh on that. So gonna drop a double poison here. Probably didn't need that second one. But he didn't think his queen was going to step up there. But she ended up doing so. Then he's going to drop a golem here. And this is going to help create a funnel for the right side. And then the golems and the queen, king, bowlers will all meet up. Unfortunately, his wall breakers split here. And he has a little bit of a fail. Luckily, the builder's hut right here doesn't go down. Or the king would reroute and then everything would kind of go the wrong way. So once he opens up that wall, the golems are going to start redirecting because his air defense went down, and then he's going to drop his bowlers a little late here. But that's good. That's so the golems can get out front. And then this king is going to pop the ability, and then he's going to drop his second jump. Has a rage down in the core for these bowlers. And the bowlers here are going to help take out this queen. But his queen's going to ultimately take it out. Still has 2 golems out in front tanking, pretty much full health, and the healers have switched. And the queen is just going to step up here and kind of rip apart this core. And then has some targeted hogs, and that's going to help get all these outside defenses down. Still has a heal in the bag and golems out front tanking for all the defenses that are up, except these last 2 defenses right here. But he has a heal down there for it, as well as 2 baby drags in the bag. We'll hit ×4 because it is done at this point. Probably could have swagged that, but better be safe than sorry. Awesome stuff, Dadung. Great raid. Alright, the next one we're going to watch is going to be 30, I believe. Yep. Alright. The reason I'm showing this raid is because it's a little bit different. It wasn't too overpowering of a raid. But, you know, we kind of see a lot of the same style of raids, especially Town Hall 9 with air being so overpowered. So it's always good refresh to always a bit refreshing to see something new. Healers redirect that wizard, which wasn't ideal. He's gonna drop his bowlers and heroes and everything in. They're gonna break into this first compartment here. Gonna rage down for those P.E.K.K.A.s, healers, and bowlers and heroes. Gonna just start ripping apart everything here. Gonna drop a heal down. That's gonna make sure everything like the bowlers don't go down while the healers are on the P.E.K.K.A.s. But the healers end up going down because a couple black bombs and then the air defenses. So the P.E.K.K.A.s and the bowlers and queen are all going to split up here. But there's really not too much of the base left. The only real threat now is going to be the enemy archer queen, which he's going to end up dealing with his king and P.E.K.K.A. And then he still has a few baby drags in the bag, 3 of them. And they're all just going to collapse on these last couple defenses. And he still has that king ability, which he popped maybe a little bit late. Probably would have got the full effect of this ability if he would have popped it a tad bit earlier. Oh, he still got it, I guess. But anyway, Barbarians tanking for that P.E.K.K.A. P.E.K.K.A. takes down that queen, and then the P.E.K.K.A. and the baby dragon take out that last second to last air defense, and everything's just collapsed on these last buildings. And that's going to do it for this raid. And that's it for the recap. This weekend we got a big matchup against Buy Forever. So we look forward to kind of gauging where we're at. We just got announced that we are in the Premier League and we have been recruiting like crazy. So we're gonna feel out our new recruits and kind of see where they're at and what we need, and where they will benefit us the most, or if maybe we need to recruit some more guys. So if you're looking for a clan and you're a solid 10v11, we definitely need those at the moment. And Town Hall 9s, we need some heavy 9s. So if you are looking for a clan, Darc Avengers is the place to be. And that is going to end it for this recap. Awesome stuff to Reddit Alchemy. Always a class act of a clan. We look to warn you guys in the future.